Today in Crazed Performance Repair, we're going to have a quick conversation about the AFM lifters. I have been getting emails. I know I haven't been online much lately, but I've been getting a lot of emails as far as customers contacting me or people that just want advice, looking for information, and I'm getting a lot that are saying their lifters they just put in are bad. They can't even start the vehicle without them being bad. Like the first start, they're running on only 4 cylinders. So they'll do all 8, they're running on 4 cylinders. Or they first started up and it's running on 2 cylinders, they only did 1 bank. Or, well, it'd be 6 cylinders technically, but 2 cylinders on that bank. And I need to bring this to you guys' attention because I think this is probably something I need to cover before it becomes a problem. You need to check your lifters when you get the brand new ones. Apparently there's either a bad batch or another version, and I just dropped the pieces for the lifter I was holding. Either there's a bad batch or another version of a lifter that works differently, something of that nature. If you get these lifters, please go to my website, get a message out to me, tell me where you got them, what they are. I want to find out where these things are being sourced. Where are they coming from? What's the reason they're bad? Why aren't they working? Are they for a different application maybe and a manufacturer screwed up in a part number? Is it maybe who knows? You know, maybe they just forgot to put the locks in the lifters. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I do know the symptom though, and that's what you guys need to know. So, when you get your lifters, here is a basic lifter, right? This is obviously cut in half. So here's the hole that feeds oil pressure to it, and that hole is the one that deactivates the little paws that sit inside. There, that hole right there. You can see that hole going through there. The little paws and a spring sit inside there. Here is one of the little paws. So these guys, they sit inside this guy and they lock on this little shelf right here. So when this guy is sitting in here, you can see how that lock lines right up with that shelf. Now, I dropped the spring and, oh, here's the spring, and then one of the locks, there it is. Sorry about that, but alright, let's go ahead and put this together to show you how it works, just to let you know what to expect when you get them. Of course, this one is cut apart, but you know, it is what it is. There we go. Slide this back in here. Now, what you should have with a good lifter, there we go, is, see how those locks are sitting in there? If I slide it, it moves a little bit one way, and if I go the other direction, it can move a little bit back. So it should have a little movement, and you will actually see that over on this side where this little spring is. So if this is hard to do with a lifter that's cut in half. You should have a little movement like that, okay? Now, if you get your brand new lifters and they act differently, how are they going to act differently, and what is the symptom of the one that's not correct? The symptom of the one that's not correct acts almost like if these locks are out of here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the locks out. And what it does is it doesn't pull out. Oh, wait a minute. I'll get this on this side so it looks normal to you guys. There we go. It doesn't pull out like this, right? So it's locked that way. It can't pull out. However, if you grab it and you do this, see how I can squeeze it down? That's what the other ones are doing. So they're not locking in this shelf here in a way that keeps them from, oh, come on, if I can do it. I'm having trouble doing it that way. But basically it's sliding down where it's not supposed to. So it's not locking in place, and of course then what happens? Well, normally with these systems, these little locks and stuff disengage when oil pressure is added to this hole. And by disengage, I mean they go in and they allow them not to be in place, and the push rod will push this down and collapse it, keeping the valve from opening. Well, if this thing doesn't lock into place, the valve won't open. It's that simple. So if you get a lifter, go ahead and do this. Make sure that it feels like it's locked in place. If it doesn't feel locked in place, contact me. Send them back. Get rid of those things. They're obviously not right. They're not going to work. Don't put them in. You will end up hating the fact that you put them in and they were bad from the get-go. This is going to be, I'm on the 4th person now that has told me in the last 2 weeks, and I have one that I just emailed tonight that might have the same issue. We will find out when he responds to me after he does what I told him to. I told him to pull the valve cover and, crank it over with the starter relay and watch those rockers to see if they're all moving properly. Because if they're not moving properly, these things aren't working properly. So with that, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you share this video with all your GM forum people, of GM, Facebook, whatever. This video needs to get out to inform people that when you're replacing these things, check them before you put them in. There's a bad batch going around. It's got to be a bad batch or a mismatched part number or something. So inform people, let them know. Let's get the word out there. I'm not going to advertise on this video right away. So I want you guys to get the word out there because I think this is important, and I really just want to help people out and get this information out there. So if you like this kind of content, be sure to hit the subscribe button. On my channel, as far as how things have been going, I have been trying to prepare more things. I am still working on some vehicles. I got a lot of stuff going on. I'll go ahead and get you guys a view here. I'm actually doing this vehicle, which was going to be my last vehicle for the year, and then I have a motor over there that I'm finishing up. But that Mustang video is going to go live very, very soon. I just needed to get this one out there first because obviously this is an important thing to cover. Oop, I hate that the camera's there. So I figured I'd get you guys this information right away and go from there, I guess. If you have any questions or any videos you'd like me to bring up, anything that I can do like a talking head just like this, anything that you see common, if you're an actual technician and you see something common, be sure to leave a comment down in the description below because it might be something that's worth me talking about. I don't mind doing these quick little videos. I don't have to waste a bunch of time editing them. When I have to do like that Mustang video that's about to come out, that's going to be a lot of editing, or has been a lot of editing. I've been editing for hours and hours and hours on end doing that video series, I should say, and I'm trying to make sure I got all my ducks in a row before I go publishing it. And those videos are very tough. These are easy. So I like these. If you have the right information or you know something that I should maybe talk about, be sure to let me know. I can get it out there and get it out there easy, quick, and efficient. Thanks for watching.